Right, hey everybody, I'm Allison with Forever in Faith Farm, and I said I wasn't going to do a lot of videos like this, so we'll see how this one goes. So let me know, like it, comment, something like that. Let me know if you want to see more like this. So I've had a lot of people ask me about my ranch dressing and what I do. So ranch is one of those things that when we tried to cut things out, my family was just like, no, we got to find a better way to do ranch because it's something that we're going to eat. So when I have this in my fridge, but I don't like the taste of this anymore. I don't like the taste of store-bought. And when I look at the ingredients, there's a list like this long. And a lot of them, I don't even know what they are. So I just really didn't like that and started looking for ways to do ranch better. So the reason I said I wasn't going to do cooking videos is because I love to cook. I love to cook for people. I love to cook with people. It's my passion. It's my love language. If you're hungry, I'm going to feed you. But I kind of don't follow recipes very well. So therefore, it's very hard for me to show somebody how I do something. But this is one that I do kind of stick to a pretty strict recipe. So it should be pretty easy to show you. So first of all, this is not necessarily, well, it depends on what kind of diet or lifestyle you choose to live. If you choose like a keto or trim healthy mama lifestyle, then this dressing is perfect. If you're going for the low fat, I don't know if anybody does that anymore, but whatever you're doing, this is more of a low carb. This is not necessarily a healthy dressing. It's a healthier version of ranch. So if you gotta have it to dip your carrots in, if it's gonna make you eat your vegetables, I say do it. So I'm starting with sour cream. That's not gonna work. And this is a half a cup of sour cream, and I'll put this down at the bottom. I really wish I knew where I got this recipe from, that I could give them credit for it because it's fantastic. I did add a little bit and change it a little bit. I wish I knew where I got the base, but I've had it a while. And 3/4 cup of mayonnaise. So this is kind of like I've tried not measuring these two things, and I don't ever come out with the same taste. So in my opinion, if you measure your mayo and your sour cream, you can eyeball the rest. Okay, so it's pretty straightforward. I'm doing parsley, 1 teaspoon of parsley. I wish this was like from my garden. Next summer it will be, and I'm going to dehydrate a lot. The recipe calls for a half a teaspoon either of onion powder or minced onions, but I do a whole tablespoon. I mean, ooh, that'd be a lot. A whole teaspoon. I really like the onion flavor in there, and using the dehydrated, you're not getting, it's not like a raw onion, so it's really good. Another thing that the original recipe did not call for is dill, but I really like dill in mine. So I do like a generous, I normally don't measure this stuff, so like a generous half teaspoon, okay? And then a half teaspoon of garlic. Now, there are a lot of ingredients in here, but they're all things you have in your pantry. I'll do a little bit more. Half teaspoon on the finish. This is why I can't do cooking videos, because I don't follow a recipe. There's a lot of ingredients in here, but they're all things that you probably have on hand. And like a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Because you can adjust that later, depending on what you put in there. Maybe salty or not salty enough. So do that by taste. Now here's the trick. This is super, super thick. So you're going to do a little bit of water at a time, and it's really going to depend on what you and your family want. Now I'm telling you that once you make this dressing, you're not going to go back to store-bought again. It's that good. It just doesn't have any... like now if I have store-bought ranch, it just kind of has like a tang to me, and I think it's, oh, I am making a mess. Another reason I wasn't going to do this, but y'all asked, so here we go. I feel like this store-bought dressing just has kind of like a tang to it that I don't like anymore. And I think it's a lot of the artificial stuff that's in there, or the synthetic items that are in there. And just the preservatives. I mean, it's got to be able to stay on the shelf. I make this, and within a week, it's gone. So I don't know how long it would last in the fridge, because we end up eating it on everything. I'm making a mess. I can't find my whisk right now. So this is a great thing. If you don't have one of these from Pampered Chef, it's like a potato masher, but I use it for all kinds of stuff. Okay, so that's pretty good. I used probably 1/4 cup of water-ish. Alright. I love these little flexible silicone measuring cups. So then I just pour it in. Let it go. And it's going to thicken some in the fridge. So sometimes after it's set for a while, you go back and add some more water and give this a good shake. And you're ready to go. I promise you won't come back to Vine Ranch. You won't go back to Vine Ranch at the store anymore after this. Now, one thing I have done is that I also like to add, if I have it, I'll add lemon to this, and that makes it so good. So you could, you know, vary this. There's also, you could use Greek yogurt in here. You could substitute that. So lots of ways to make it your own. All right, so you can see this is pretty thick right now. It's going to thicken up even more after I put it in the fridge. And y'all, Dollar Tree has these bottles right now. They're glass. This is not from Dollar Tree. This is a little heavier duty, a thicker glass, but I use it all the time. I use it for my elderberry syrup. I have another one of these too. But yeah, gonna make you some ranch. Y'all have a good day.